Hi. Oh, look at what's going on with our weather. We had a little shot of colder air drop on in last night. It dropped our temperature from 60 at midnight. It was basically into the 50s during the day today, 53 degrees during the afternoon hours. But it's going to drop on down again overnight. What's going on? There's really a cold front, but kind of a double-barreled affair. One dropping in from the north with some cloud cover and some wind. And really, it's all really dropping on in. So we'll end up with the coldest air of the season thus far. You can see things, again, snow on off to the northwest. We're not going to get that. Are we going to get that really in the long term? Well, let's have a look at what's going on. The first things first, obviously, this colder air dropping on into the region. We'll drop on down to the 20s inland. I think some areas in between here, these 30-degree readings, will drop on down to about 25 degrees into some inland rural areas. Look how windy it becomes, too, out of the west-northwest coming up tomorrow morning at 7. Wind chills are likely to be in the upper teens and low 20s for the kids heading on off to school, so really bundle everybody up tomorrow morning as they head on off to school. During the day tomorrow, I'm going a little warmer than this. I'm going 41 for a high temperature, but still windy in the afternoon hours for tomorrow. Skies clear as can be. Nothing going on in terms of any cloud cover into the area. There's our Thursday evening. Now we move on into Friday morning, definitely into the 20s. Winds drop off just slightly. We'll likely see 22, 25 well inland, away from the effects of the wind. The wind won't be as strong farther inland. It gets broken up by the land quite a bit, but near the water, it'll still be around 17 miles an hour on Friday morning. And Friday during the day, I'm going again warmer than around this 40 if we're lucky, again during the day coming up on Friday. So the cold air is the immediate forecast, and that cold air is going to last all the way on into Saturday. Here's what's going on with the European forecast model, and this is Friday evening at 7. We're going to go into Monday evening at 7, show you what's going on. We'll stop as things become more evident. It's still speculative in terms of what's going on. Some snow off to our west by Saturday evening at 7, around 40 degrees at that point. And then quickly we end up with some rainfall into the area. But there's that rain-snow line, and that's where the Euro has had it for the past couple of days. But wait. What's going on with that? Well, it tends to lift it on farther to the northwest during the overnight hours and into Sunday morning as temperatures warm into the low to mid 40s through the area, according to the European forecast model. The Euro and the American forecast model are kind of flip-flopped. The Euro yesterday had that Williamsburg line just staying right on into there throughout most of the storm, throughout most of the time that we end up with precipitation into the area. There's where we are Sunday morning at 7. There's where we are Sunday afternoon. You'll note that the lighter colors are into here. The rain tends to let up a little bit and again just fall apart thereafter. And we could see a little bit of a mixture drop through overnight into Monday morning early. There's where we are by Monday evening into the region. Now we take you out of the American forecast model, the GFS. And as I mentioned, they kind of flip-flopped. It's got the snow getting closer a little bit earlier. There's where things are by 3 in the afternoon on Saturday, 38 degrees. As we got by 7 o'clock in the evening. Still snow into these areas, but then we start to see some rainfall overnight and into Sunday morning, 20-mile-an-hour winds. And there's that rain-snow line to the northwest of Williamsburg, toward about West Point, Richmond getting a little bit of snow. And there's where things are by 3 in the afternoon. This is a little bit rainier too. So again, not quite as big a threat according to these in terms of what's going on with the snowfall for the area. There's where things are by 7 o'clock on Sunday evening, Monday morning at 3 o'clock. But you'll note this is drawing a little bit closer, but we've got more of a northerly wind, and basically this would be backlash snow dropping on through during the overnight hours and first thing on Monday morning. Again, still very, very speculative in terms of what we expect out of this whole situation. So we've revised this through the region. All rain right on into here, but it's more of a west-southwest to northeast to east-northeast configuration in terms of where it's raining and snowing. All rain here, quite likely, or very little snow. But it begins and ends as a wintry mix here. Wintry mix turns over to all rain and then changes back into a wintry mix. So again, we end up with nothing on the ground out of that kind of situation. But oh boy, it's snowing, oh rain. And then oh boy, it's snowing, done. So again, it's not likely to really be anything on the roads, and you'll still have school on Monday. These areas though, they could end up with snow on the ground again to the west of I-95 especially. Could be some problems going on there. Could be significant snow. In our immediate forecast though, it's the fact that it's much colder. We saw 64 degrees yesterday and 60 degrees early this morning. So we were about 12 degrees above average when you add it up really for the day. But then you end up with temperatures well below average all the way on into the first part of next week. 42 degrees, 40 if we're lucky on Friday. There's that 30% chance of snow or rain or wintry mix late in the day. Look at the high, 42, 45 on Sunday. It looks like really so far now, it does look like it'll be mostly rain or all rain for the area coming up on Sunday. It's all coming to an end early on Monday.